Hi lovelies, my name is Glynis. Karibu sana to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking in on this video. If you're new here, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. And in today's video, we'll be talking about tips on how to read more. So let's get into it. Tip number one is definitely read what you like. If you're reading because you enjoy it. You don't have to associate it with what you did in school, reading to pass a particular exam. If you decide to take up reading as a hobby, do it because you absolutely enjoy it. To achieve this, read the synopsis of the book that you want to read before you get it. See the genre, see the author, see if it has the things that you'd be looking for, and that way you build a culture of reading things that you absolutely love. Tip number two is set a reading goal, and to achieve this you could use various apps. You could have maybe a Kindle where you have a stack of books that you want to read through over a certain period of time, or you could use Goodreads, which is what I use, which has helped me to connect with people who are like-minded in reading and to stock up on the books that I want to read, the books that I'm currently reading, and the books that I've read. Goodreads is also amazing because it gives you yearly challenges. So if you want to read 52 books a year or 12 books a year, then you can be able to set that and have a goal that you could look forward to achieving. Number three is join a book club, and this is something that I did earlier on in the year because I'm looking to read more of African literature and expand my knowledge in the same. Do so for yourself. If you want to read a certain type of book or a certain genre, then look for a book club that reads the kind of books that you like and you have like-minded people. I have seen a lot of book clubs on social media. You could check out especially on Facebook. There are also some coming up on Instagram, which is amazing. I also know that Textbook Center has a very good book club, and I've attended some of their meetings and I actually enjoy them. And since we're home because of the pandemic, you could just do it from the comfort of your home through a Zoom meeting. Number four is carry a book around, and this is a habit that I've constantly made over the years. You'll find that during your day when you're running your own errands, you could be somewhere waiting for a service to be offered. Maybe your car is being cleaned, or you're at a service provider who is taking a bit of time with whatever product they're giving you, or you're waiting for a friend who's running late, or you're at a restaurant waiting for your food to come in, or in traffic in a matatu. If these are places that you find that you can read, have a book around with you, build the culture and establish it among what you do. Tip number five, which is very essential if you're being intentional about reading, is make it part of your routine. Set aside some time in your day. It could be an hour, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 3 hours, which you dedicate to reading. That way your mind registers that this is something that you are going to make of a habit. And the reason why I particularly enjoy reading is because it expands my mind. It makes me know things that I didn't know. Whatever motivates you to read, make it part of your routine and keep pushing towards it. Tip number six, which is a very personal favorite, and you may have noticed from my makeup and book start video. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it down below, is don't finish a book if you don't like it. If you feel like a book is depressing you, if you feel like a book is not what you expected it to be, if it's a book that was overhyped and you got it at the heat of the moment and you end up not liking it, shelve it away. It's as simple as that. If you don't like it, shelve it away, give it away. Read another book that you enjoy. The reason why this is very essential is if you read a book you don't like, you end up associating not wanting to read with that particular book. So don't push yourself to read a book that you don't like. Number seven, and this is something that I have been doing intentionally, is try new genres. If you've always been a hopeless romantic like me, which is something I did all through high school, go for more complex themes. For me, because of law school, I found myself reading authors who I would typically not have read, and I have enjoyed reading them because they expand on issues that, make me feel that this is something that I ought to know. So you could always try out new things, try out new authors, see what works for you, expand what you read and expand your collection eventually. Tip number eight, which is also something that I find myself constantly doing, is read more than one book at a time. I feel that whenever you read a book, there's always a place where you find yourself hitting a bit of a snag. Maybe you're finding that the author is taking a different trajectory and you are too attached to a character to let them go. Maybe the author has decided to kill off your favorite character and you need some time, you need to take some space from it. Reading two books at a time doesn't mean that, you're not able to appreciate what the author is doing, it just means that you have more options. So you could have two books. When one becomes too heavy, you could switch to the other one, and vice versa. And that way you keep your mind open, you keep your mind excited, and you keep your mind anticipating for more. Final tip is reading is something that works for different people in different ways. So if you don't like reading, the hard copy book, or you find yourself you don't have time, download the audiobook. There's so many platforms that offer audiobooks. Just go there, get the book, have it in your car, have it when you're going to the gym, have it when you're doing your chores, playing in the background. If you're not a big fan of hard copy books and you prefer soft copy, get a Kindle. However, I will really discourage from reading ebooks, this ones that you buy for 50 bob, 80 bob, 100 bob, because they really rob the author of the opportunity to make money from that particular book. And writing a book is not the easiest thing in the world. So please make sure that you're supporting these authors. Buy this book from legitimate websites such as Amazon, get your books on Kindle, and various platforms that offer ebooks that make sure that the coins go into the author's pockets. And that's it for this video. If this is the kind of content that you like, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with your friend, give this video a like, comment down below on any other tips you have on how to read more, and don't forget to be kind this new month of August. Bye. Okay. It's better, right? It's better. I mean, is it better though? Is that like better? Jeez. We're doing this now. Yani, we just have to, whichever way it goes. Sawa? Sawa? Babe? Good? Hi guys.